All right, thank you for joining us today. I'm here with Chris, and my name is TJ Green. I'm the CEO of TJ's Animation Workshop, and I'm fortunate enough to be interviewing the founder and creator of Starkville Voices. How you doing today, Chris?
Doing good, TJ. Thank you for inviting me here as well.
Oh, of course, man. We had to take the opportunity so people can see and learn from the man behind the brand and the page. So I first want to just ask you. So tell us about yourself and tell us about your background.
Yes, definitely. So my name is Christopher Thompson. I was born and raised in Tyler County, about 45 minutes from here, from Starkville as well. Came from a nice living home, mom as well, dad. And then, basically, I moved to Starkville almost 10 years ago to come to Mississippi State University. And that's where I met my wife. So I'm married. And also I have a son too, who is 2.5 right now as well. But in the same sense, that's just my background about who I am, about basically my belief for believing I'm a child of God, and also just knowing that I'm faithful over my wife as a husband, and also as my son as well. Got a lot of background, like basically just about where I've been working at. When I first came to Starkville, I would say that Starkville really instilled community within me as well. Meeting people like at the barbershop, because TJ, the barbershop is really that conversation starter as well. It's where basically therapy happened, counseling, things that happen as well. But I was going to this place on 182, like called Touch of Love, with like Mr. Larry Love. And as a shy 18-year-old, 19-year-old, I'm in there listening to basically all these people come in talking about everything going on with Starkville. But it's, at the same time, it instilled me, because he would always say that basically things can change for the better if we just believe as well. And moving forward, I started to work with Boys and Girls Club part-time, doing some work there. Went on to do some city hall work as a receptionist, and then moving forward doing some dispatch work sometime, and then basically moving forward to doing director of the Boys and Girls Club for about 3.5 years, and now I'm with Five Horizon Health Services, and also doing this page called Starkville Voices.
Okay, and so you've been in Starkville for the past decade, correct?
Yeah, so almost a decade.
Okay, so can you tell me what motivates you to start Starkville Voices?
Yeah, definitely. So I would say that all lines up with every one of my experience within Starkville. Basically, the voices. Realizing that Starkville would not become great off of one person, off of one voice, off of one business, one idea, but it happens when a collective of people join together to make this city the place it needs to be, or even this state the place it should be as well. So that's was one of my motivations. So I would say first of this year I had like a little drive to really do something, because if you know the last mayor election and last city election, I was sitting down listening to town halls, listening to people talk about what they plan to do. And my mind would be like, wait a minute, you must not know you don't have the power to do all this. because the law really says this. But at the same time, I realize that like there is a piece missing where it comes from being informed, and also people being empowered, and people being engaged in their process as well. So around May, I'm talking to my wife, I'm talking to my family, and also I'm in a meeting at the called the Starkville Coalition meeting with Miss Whitney Cox, and all of a sudden I'm telling him about what's going on with my daytime job, and I said y'all, I got a page I'm about to launch on tomorrow called Starkville Voices, and it's gonna be a page where we're gonna share information about what's going on in our community, positive things, and also what's going on in local government as well. I did not know 3 months later it would come to this point right here as well. So, and really, when I left that meeting, I started thinking to myself, what in the world did I just say? Like, I just told a lie to all these people, all kinds of stuff, because I don't know what I'm about to do. I know I want to do it, but how in the world is it going to happen? But I would say over these first 3 months, Starkville Voices is like really becoming what it needs to become as well, because it's not just going to be something that my hope is for me to just continue to post, but also for a group of people to post as well for our community, and also just to let people know that, hey, please stay informed, please stay empowered, and please stay engaged as well. So, but that's really what motivated me to start Starkville Voices.
And it seems like you started it at a really convenient time, because a lot of conversation has been centered around like people want to see certain things in Starkville, like certain businesses in Starkville, construction is going on, and also just what the city can and can't do in regards to recruiting businesses. And also now it talks about data centers. And so it seems like it's a time to where people want to be more informed, but also be correctly informed as well. So it seems like you started at a really good time. Can you tell me what success looks like for you in regards to Starkville Voices? Like whether it's something you want to see, a long term goal, kind of what does
Mhm.
success look like?
I would say for Starkville Voices, success is not about the amount of views we got, not about the amount of likes and share, even though that's good on a business aspect. But from the Starkville Voices aspect, it's more important about making sure that people understand that my voice is heard. And because right now, if you think about the time we're in right now, either that's local government, federal government, state, or anything, or even just going to work, many people right now, their whole attention is on I don't feel like my voice has been heard. I don't feel like my mess have been needs, whether that's with food, housing, or all these other things that's going on within our city, business recruitment. How in the world can I make my voice heard? So my hope is that the success of Start with Voices looks like people who can come in, join the conversation, comment on the post, and also just first off take in information, but also give out more information from their self and say, hey, this is what's going on in my family life and what they look like as well.
And it's funny when I first saw Starkville Voices, it was just like a random day, and I saw the logo get
Mhm.
made, the cover photo, because Facebook
Yes.
notifies you when somebody changes that, and I think it was like you did like a picture, and then
Mhm.
like your second post or third post was like an interview with the mayor,
Right.
and it was about like businesses and like the city's involvement on what
Mhm.
they can and can't do with businesses, and it just seemed like it kind of like blew up. It blew up in
Mhm.
the Starkville Strong group,
Right.
the What's Happening Starkville type group, and so it seems, and I didn't even know you started it. Like
Mhm.
we've
Yes.
known each other for a while now,
That's
and
right.
I didn't know you were the person behind it
That's right.
at first, and you got a lot of followers then.
Mhm.
How can you say, because I know you say you want the community to be informed, um, why do you think a page like this hasn't been created yet?
I can't really I'll say speak for that, but I guess because I really don't know where was I believe that there are so many people in our community that wants to do things that wants to make a positive impact, but they just don't know where to start as well, or like may not know what tools to grab as well. And I would say from like what you said as well, one of my main reasons for when the first page first for lunch, I said I don't really want to share myself on it because I don't want it to be a Christopher Thompson and his family, because I believe that if you serving just to benefit your family and yourself, hey, like I see that ain't really going nowhere. But at the same time, if you are a person who's willing to serve just the community, hey, that's when we can start seeing things come in and also go great as well. But I started to say that I don't want my name on it because I told my wife, because I said I don't want people to think it's just my thinking. But then what really drew me to make that post about myself on that page is what I got a couple of messages on Starbucks Washington to say, is this AI? I don't believe it because I don't know where it come from. So I said, oh my goodness. So I said, I think it's time for them to understand, like, no, this is not just a computer AI. This is really a real person in Starkville that really don't know, a whole bunch of stuff, but at the same
Yeah.
time wants to be like everybody else and wants to create a space to like grow with everybody else as well. And I forgot the second part of your question, TJ.
So it was well. Actually, you were kind of answering. So pretty much, can you also tell me how can people get involved with Starkville Voices? Because you
Yes,
mentioned people don't have like the tools and stuff. So
right.
how can people get involved?
Yeah, definitely. So the first thing I would say to everyone is, well, continue to share those posts as well. Comment whenever you feel. Somebody has messaged the page one time and said that I believe Starboard Voices does not like every comment, because if I post something that Starboard Voices or that Christopher Thompson is in disagreement with, it may get deleted. That's not the stance of Starboard Voices. Starboard Voices will only take down a post that is profanity, disrespectful, or harmful to somebody as a person. But at the same time, we invite people to really just tell them about how they're feeling, share the negative impacts of something going on in your life, and also share how you want the city to be going great as well. One way for you to get involved is also to become a Starkville Voices community ambassador. So that's a new program that we're launching as well. My first meeting is going to be, well, our first meeting is going to be somewhere around the first part of August.
Okay.
I'm going to share more details about that on our Facebook page as well. But this is going to be a group of people. We have already got two people reach out already, a group of people who are going to be spearheading Starkville Voices. So it never becomes a one person thing, it becomes a team thing. And also a group of people who are going to be doing voter registration with Starkville Voices. And our hope is to be voter registration, not with just in one building, but also within all our neighborhoods, to go around and get people registered to vote. to let them know that, hey, basically your voice is needed within election time as well. And then another thing would be with Starkville community, Starkville Voices community ambassadors, is they will be coming to help us do events like our town hall is coming up as well. So helping us out, spearheading those events, asking questions. And then another thing is that Starkville Voices is one day it's going to soon it's going to transition from where you see my face doing interviews with everybody else to where we're going to do is our Starkville Voices ambassador are going to start doing interviews with people as well, because it goes back to the thing, but it's not a one man show. It's Starkville Voices as well. So and I would say, so the first thing is basically to stay engaged with our page. Second thing is to join our join us as a ambassador group. And third thing is that if you are a business or a person who wants to give back, we do it want to partner with like sponsorships, and these sponsorships does not go to a one person, to a myself. They go toward our education promotion materials, like to make sure that we got voter registration information, make sure the town hall is covered, things of that nature as well. So that's will be really 3 ways to get back.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So ambassadors, voter registrations, you're going to be doing events. And speaking of events, you mentioned a little bit, you have a town hall coming up.
Yes.
So for those that may not know, can you tell them when, where, I guess like how can they get in? Because there is a capacity limit. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Right, definitely. So the town hall, Starkville Voices Town Hall, will be on September the 15th, that Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's going to be at the Needmore Center here in Starkville, and we're going to have special guests, Mayor Lynn Spur and Board of Supervisor President Margaret Howard. First off, we're so thankful for them accepting the invitation so gracefully as well. There have been, and I was just talking about the format. They talk about like the capacity as well. The format will be starting off with basically Margaret Howard, Supervisor Margaret Howard is going to be giving probably 5 minutes state of the county, telling everybody in attendance what's been going on with the county, things of that nature, and telling them and basically things to be looking out for as well. Then the next 5 minutes, Marilyn Spur is going to be coming up to do her state of the city for about 5 minutes, doing the same format with Mr. Howard has did as well. For the next couple of minutes, we're going to be doing moderated questions, talking about like a few issues, and then for the remainder of the time, we're going to open up to the public. One thing I will say with the question for the public, we at Starkville Voices, we want to make sure that all questions are respectful. All questions do not attack someone as the person as well. We always want to make sure that while we're engaging and with our elected officials, they also we respect the office that they have as well. So next couple of weeks, you're going to be seeing like a format that like we may be doing for those questions, maybe submitting, or we're just going to be doing whenever we get these group of ambassadors together. That's when like we would decide the format for how we're going to take things with those questions as well. But like for the capacity of the city has said is about 100 people to attend that in that building. But our biggest thing, my biggest ask right now is that whenever there's a town hall, we hardly get to that number of people anyway. So we'll just ask people to just worry about yourself and show up. Please just show up. And then like if you get to the building and the building is packed out, let that be start